Hello, welcome to the Elements of Spirit reading for the week of April 3rd, 2017. This is the reading for the element of fire, which is associated with the sun signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. If you haven't already, please listen to the ether reading, as that will give you a nice lay of the land for this week's etheric vibration. And then this fire reading and the message contained herein will give you a good sense of how to work with that fire element and to keep it in balance and to maximize its efficacy as you go about your week. Wow. So, very beautiful. This beautiful image of an island on fire. And to be TBH, it's actually like a lake, a flaming lake that's surrounded by land. Wow, deep significance in this, you guys. Elements really speaking up today. It's surrounded by land and interesting. So it says, and I think this might be the affirmation too, I am an island of transformation, and there is no limit to the horizons that surround me. And regarding the ether reading this week, regarding the ether reading this week, in which the affirmation is, I am here as a result of my past choices. I move forward with a loving acceptance of this present moment. So there's something in here, you guys, of like, don't try to control the changes. They transpire of their own will. They transpire of their own will, like the will of the transformation itself. It might seem like, oh, fire destroys, or fire eradicates, or fire galvanizes, or fire does whatever it does. It might seem sort of final, like the fire destroys or the fire gets rid of, but in truth, if you think about the inevitable end of a piece of wood as, charcoal and then ash, there is a kind of goal. Fire is going to complete annihilation of all fuel and oxygen. So there is like an outcome. And the idea here is that you do not have to control the transformation that you are in the midst of. If you feel isolated, you're on the right track. You're being supported by some very challenging, deep emotional work. Want to give you like big thumbs up and hugs. All fire signs, but they're giving me some slightly different messages here, being that Aries, so brave and singular, feels like venturing off on your own. Leo, so wild and non-traditional, feels like you're still part of the pack, but making your own way. And Sagittarius, so determined. What the first word I heard was so hungry and determined, to satisfy both yourself and others. So just so much determination, you guys. And again, going back to the ether reading, this is not a mistake. This is a result of seemingly willy-nilly choices kind of coming into alignment. And the thing here is just to make sure that you don't look around yourself and see that you're landlocked. The idea is that these practical matters that surround this deep transformation that you're going to, supported by the emotions of the water, the seeming landlockedness, those are limitless horizons. And it's going to be the affirmation, but it's the message that came through actually. I am an island of transformation, and there is no limit to the horizons that surround me. So it's like whatever you're going through, fire element brothers and sisters has nothing to do with no one but yourself, but yourself, but yourself. Interesting. I have a Sagittarius moon, and it's saying to me, your inner life right now and the changes that you're going through emotionally, unique and yours. And there is, it's nobody's business but your own, and there's no limit to the horizons that surround you. My emotional state can completely change and transform. And that's the thing, is I tend to, because I'm a Scorpio sun, because I'm a watery bro, I don't like the feelings associated with, change and transformation and death and rebirth. So I tend to try to control those feelings. I want to control the water beneath this fire. I want to control the fire, how it's affecting my emotions. And so taking this guidance, the idea is you don't have to, because you might think that you're surrounded by practicalities, and you might not know where this transformation is leading, but you don't have to, because the fire itself has a will of its own. It knows where it's going. Have faith in the sacredness of fire to transform in line with the larger plan. Have faith in the sacredness of your fire, your choices, back to the ether reading, as not just being willy-nilly, seemingly being willy-nilly, but coming together now. Have enough faith to recognize that you don't need any input right now. This change is your own. There's no limit to the horizons that surround you. You can extend your reach as far as you want in this moment, but you also don't have to. You can still just burn as this little, seemingly landlocked island of transformation. It's so trippy, because the island is not land. The island is on water. It's surrounded by land, which is typically where you would see the horizon over water, but it's not. It's land. So there's this really cool dance of the elements that are going on in here. I hope it's making sense to you guys. So yeah, there's your affirmation. I am an island of transformation, and there is no limit to the horizons that surround me. Don't try to control the changes that they transpire of their own will. So yeah, I am an island of transformation, and there is no limit to the horizons that surround me. Stick with it. Keep going. You're doing great work, if I may say. It's fun talking to you like this. I love you guys. See you next week. Bye.